right, and welcome to University of Western States, the Sport and Performance Psychology Admission webinar. We're just going to give it a few seconds here and let people just stream in. I see a few more people coming in, so we're just going to give it a second here. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. Yes. All right. So welcome to the webinar for the Sport and Performance Psychology program. My name is Christina, and I'm an admissions advisor for UWS. Today we're going to go over two of our programs, the Master of Science and the Grad Certificate of Applied Sports Psychology. We have lots of information in the following slides. Always want to encourage you to reach out to the front office with questions you may have, or of course your advisor. You can also visit our website and schedule an advising appointment with one of our admissions advisors. So before we get started today, I also wanted to go over some light housekeeping. Today's webinar, I'm hoping to get you in and out within 30 minutes. Not a ton of time, but I think we'll have time. So if you have any questions for us, please feel free to use the Q&A feature that hopefully you'll see at the bottom below. And we may not have time to get to your specific question or all questions, but that's okay. For everyone who is signed up for this webinar, we'll be giving you a call tomorrow and connect and get those questions answered for you. So we're always available by email or by calling our main line. That's what we're here for. So if you would like your questions answered also after the webinar and we don't get to it, please make sure you use your name instead of anonymous. All right, let's get started here. All right, so for today's schedule for our webinar, we're going to explore the history of UWS, introduce you to the program director of the SPP, and we'll talk about how UWS distinguishes itself and prepares you for your educational goals. For today's webinar, we will briefly review aspects that make our program stand out from the rest, the SPP online learning community, and the curricula before talking about your next steps to apply to the University of Western States. And finally, we will provide an overview of financial aid before encouraging you to reach out to your admissions advisor. So let's see about University of Western States. University of Western States has a long history at the forefront of health and wellness in the Pacific Northwest. We were founded in 1904, originally as a chiropractic college. It's the second oldest in the world. As our institution grew, we incorporated other areas of health into our programs and curricula, and we currently offer online graduate degree programs, graduate certificates, the Doctor of Chiropractic, and now the Doctor of Naturopathic Medicine as well. SPP Director, Dr. Sarah Castillo. Dr. Sarah Castillo completed her bachelor's degree in psychology at UCLA, her master's in kinesiology at Cal State Long Beach, and her PhD in education at the University of Idaho. She is a certified mental performance consultant, or CMPC, and approved CMPC mentor through the Association for Applied Sports Psychology. She currently serves on the AASP Executive Board as a Professional Standards Division head, overseeing activities related to certification, ethics, and continuing education. Dr. Castillo comes to UWS from the National University in San Diego, California, where she served as the program director for the Bachelor's in Sports Psychology program, acted as editor-in-chief for the online Journal of Performance Psychology, and was co-director for the Center for Performance Psychology. Prior to her tenure at National University, she spent 9 years as a performance enhancement instructor at the United States Military Academy, West Point. Dr. Castillo's passion is working with individuals and teams in their search for peak performance in any area of life. We absolutely love her, and we're lucky to have her. She's amazing. Anyway, she currently works with various collegiate teams and with individual athletes in the San Diego area, and works with the Paralympic track and field team. So why choose our SPP program? We're very proud of our program. Here at UWS, it's 100% online. The Sport and Performance Psychology graduate programs here will provide our students with the skills in positive and applied sports psychology needed to enhance performance and transform lives. We've been recognized by bestcolleges.com for our outstanding psychology degrees And our master degree credits can transfer into our doctoral programs, saving you tons of time. UWS curriculum offers a variety of classes in sport and performance psychology designed to help students complete the specialized requirement to become a certified mental performance consultant, or the CMPC, through the Association for Applied Sports Psychology, or the AASP. Our program is designed for students who want to guide others to success, create and lead highly effective teams by using positive motivation and communication techniques. So, what is sport performance psychology? Sometimes we get that, and what we mean when we're talking about this is we say that SPP, we're really talking about the ability to guide athletes, performers, first responders, and others to really their performance peak goals. Sports psychology looks at the interactions between psychology and sport performance. This includes psychological aspects of optimal athletic performance, the psychological care and well being of an athlete and their teams, and the connection between the physical and the psychological functioning. So, whether on stage or on field, our SPP program gives you the skills to coach others to optimize themselves and their performance when it really matters. SPP community. We've got a wonderful community here at UWS. We come from many different backgrounds, which I just love. We have students from all over the world in many different phases of their careers. These experiences really enrich the classroom discussions and share a variety of perspectives in our classroom. Our instructors are just as varied, with previous experience in sports nutrition, exercise science, psychology, counseling, many other fields. Our instructors have a deep well of knowledge to pull from, and we encourage strong relationships between our instructors and our students and continued dialogue as students explore sport and performance psychology and the scientific world through discussion, research, and lectures. So, masters versus our EDD. One of the first steps when exploring our curriculum is to identify which educational path is right for you. Our master's degree is for those who are seeking experience in the field of psychology, sports management, athletic wellness, and already hold a bachelor's degree. This is also a wonderful program for students looking for a second career path, which we have a lot of that these days as well. So you can see that we have two concentrations in this program, either positive coaching or applied practice. We have more resources about which path is right for you, but one of the ways to really get them and examine them for your final goal would be one would be the applied practice concentration. That's if you really want to obtain your CMPC certification and a master's degree is really your final goal. You know, getting a head start on that process of mentorship and completing the required mentorship hours is essential to moving forward after your master's and SPP degree. And then you would want to choose the positive coaching concentration if really you're looking to combine your knowledge of sport and performance psychology with a greater effectiveness as a leader in your chosen field, learning to apply the principles of positive psychology to improve the communication, motivation, engagement of those around you, and enhance performance of an organization in particular. And then the doctoral degree is an option for those who want to advance and further specialize, of course, in the field. Please note that our doctoral degree in sport and performance psychology does require the master's from an accredited institution or its foreign equivalent. The EDD program also has two tracks, individual studies, positive leadership and administration. Both programs are also 100% online and take about 2 to 2.5 years to complete when enrolled full-time. The typical schedule for a full-time student is about 3 classes at a time. You can start any of the programs with just 1 class at a time, which we recommend, especially that first term, and then you can increase the classes as you go with a maximum of 12 credits per quarter, keeping in mind that each credit is about 2.5 hours of work, which would be 30 hours for 12 credits, for instance. So please note our programs also have specific GPA requirements for entrance. To discuss more about the minimum GPA requirements for both programs, please schedule an advising appointment with one of our admissions advisors. We're always there. We're happy to help, of course. The master's curriculum. So I'm going to pause here for just a second so you can take a look at some of the required classes. We do have an extensive elective option for courses, and the total credits are 54 credits here for this. We have a brief overview, and our students pursuing a Certified Mental Performance Consultant certification can definitely rest easy knowing that our content does meet the K designated areas of knowledge for certification. And like I said, that's 54 credits, and you have a ton of elective options. So once you've completed the required classes, you can dive deeper into our positive coaching concentration. Every student also completes a capstone course, and the capstone project could be a research paper, a comprehensive examination that completes your degree, somewhere along the lines of those two. And then the total number of credits, again, to complete it is 54 credits, or it's about 36 semester credits. And then we have the graduate certificate. UWS offers a graduate certificate for those who have a bachelor's degree or higher. We also offer graduate non-degree options for students who wish to complete one or more classes at a time to meet professional development units. Graduate courses are 100% online again, and also meet the CMPC and CSNC requirements. And these start for all terms. So the program structure. The structure of the online program is designed with busy professionals in mind. Our calendar operates off of a quarter system, with each quarter consisting of 11 weeks. It's 10 weeks of course instruction. That 11th week is your finals, and then you have a 2-week break, and it goes that way for the entirety of your program. So most students take 2 to 3 classes per quarter, and they also dedicate about 15 hours a week to their degree program. And then we have program structure in the SPP program. So your online learning experience here at UWS has many ways to keep you connected to learning. Students complete weekly or biweekly assignment readings, supplemented by lectures available to you by our online platform for your convenience. You'll watch lectures when it's convenient for you. If you're like me, you'd be up by 6 a.m. and in a class, and my husband would be doing the evening class at 9 o'clock. It's totally for your time frame and what works best for you. So you'll have a chance also to exchange ideas and get to know your virtual classmates if you wish. Although you are 100% online, you have plenty of opportunities here to get some FaceTime with other students and faculty. Papers and projects will also help you enhance your critical thinking skills as a profession in the field. So for career pathways, at UWS, we understand the importance of obtaining the professional degree that bridges theoretical foundations and praxis. With our graduate degree options, you can pursue a variety of career options, including education, consulting, certified mental performance consultant, and really so much more. To learn more about career options, we also ask you to follow up with your admissions counselor or the Office of Admissions so they can help you get routed to the right person. UWS has a robust network of professionals, from our Alumni Services Department to our supervised mentorships that can help connect recent graduates and current students to the UWS network, a group that honestly extends around the globe, and we love that. So when should I apply? That's a question we get a lot here in admissions. And if you're ready to apply to the University of Western States, I highly recommend connecting with an admissions advisor for an advising call. We'll help determine whether or not UWS is right for you and your goals, and we'll prepare you for enrollment for our spring, summer, fall cohorts. So for submitted applications, we require a $50 application fee, a short entrance essay about your goals and experiences, and we also require official transcripts from each and every institution attended, 2 formal letters of recommendation, and a personal interview with the director, associate director, or faculty member. And admitted students can confirm their spot in our cohort by simply submitting a tuition deposit, which does then get applied to your first quarter cost of attendance. And then applying to UWS, what else do I need? So when you're ready to apply to the University of Western States, we highly recommend, again, really connecting with your admissions advisor. They can get you set up. They can tell you everything you're going to need. We'll help you determine whether or not it's the right fit for you, Submitted applications, like I said, do require a $50 application fee, that short entrance essay, and your goals and experiences, and a plan in place for any missing prerequisites that are still needed. Again, we also require that formal transcript from each and every institution attended, and those 2 formal letters of recommendation in a PDF format, a personal interview with the co-director or faculty member. And that admitted students, again, can have their spots basically confirmed with that tuition deposit. And then for tuition and financial aid, all students must be enrolled in a 5-quarter credit each term and remain in good academic standing throughout the completion of their degree to qualify for financial aid through UWS. Students who wish to apply for financial aid or payment plans can do so through UWS's financial aid and business offices. The financial aid and payment plans are available for all degrees, as well as scholarships for online students. If you are a military member or a vet or a family of a military member, we also do accept the GI Bill, and we have the yellow ribbon as well. Please find out more by contacting our financial aid office or head to our website. Final things to keep in mind. Our online advisors have quick, easy ways to book appointments. We are actually at a really busy time right now. Usually it's those 2 months before the application deadline in January, February for that April deadline, and then July, August for that September, October deadline as well. But we do accept applications all year long, and your application may qualify for preliminary review perhaps, or even a conditional acceptance as well. All right, so next steps. If you're ready to take next steps towards your degree here at UWS, we recommend exploring our website at uws.edu, as well as reaching out to admissions here for an advising appointment. You may have also received emails from UWS in the past, and if you reply to any of those emails, an advisor will be in touch with you in the coming days. And as I mentioned previously, we're also reaching out after this webinar, so you can expect to hear from us as well this week. So most students find it helpful to reach out at least 6 months prior to the start of their program, their term. All applications are due 2 months in advance of our April and October start dates, and we are on a rolling admission. So the sooner you apply, the sooner you hear back, and obviously the sooner you can get your financial aid in order, which is really super important. So for questions, thanks again for attending our SPP webinar here at University of Western States. We welcome you to reach out to get more information from us. Our front office will be connected. You'll be connected to an advisor there. The toll-free number is 800-641-5641, or you can email us at admissions@uws.edu. We really look forward to working with you and see if we can answer any of your questions here. So I have a couple of questions that have come in while I've been talking. I'm going to answer just a couple. I have time. Let's see. So yeah, we have one. It says, does the master's degree meet all coursework requirements for the CMPC? That's a great question. We do get that a lot. Yes, it does. In fact, Dr. Castillo made certain of this when she became our chair, and she wanted to make sure that it was as easy for our students here to get everything they wanted all under one roof, and that's huge for us. A lot of students really like that they can come here and have everything taken care of. Let's see. Another question is, how does the interview work? Okay, good question. So once you have your entire application complete, and it does need to be complete, along with those PDF letters of recommendation that are formal, we'll send you an email. You get to sign up, and there's typically on a Tuesday is usually when the interviews are held. And then it's sort of meet and greet with about 5 or 6 other prospective students. So it's really not as formal. It's a little more, not, I think, as scary maybe as a regular, one-on-one with the department head. But it's a really cool experience. We get a lot of great feedback from that. So we continue doing that. All right. So what does a formal letter of recommendation mean? It means, great question, that it doesn't go through our portal. It goes to our admissions email in a PDF format. It needs to be one academic letter as well if your schooling has been 5 years or under at least. Okay, I think So I think that's it. Some others are going to be a little more, for uh, personal. So we're going to have to make sure that we get to that person. It doesn't really apply to the entire group here today, but we thank you so much for your time. Again, I'm Christina here at UWS. I'm one of the admissions advisors, and please feel free to connect with us here in admissions. We would love to help you get started here at UWS. Thanks again for your time, and take care.